Welcome back, everybody. You should have this done. You should have this done. If you don't, pause, do it, and then come back. Here we go. Subject-verb agreement. What's the editing symbol again? This is a foul, S/V. The McCarthy hearings held during 1953 and 1954 represents a dark era in American history. What do we see? Here we have our subject, then intervening, modifying phrase. Remember, they don't count. Hearings represents. Ooh, can we have two S's? No. Hearings represent. You have to strike the S. So that had an error in subject verb. Senator Joseph McCarthy of Wisconsin had claimed as early as 1950 that there was more than 200 communists in the State Department. What do we see here? Remember what this is called? This is called a false subject. That's not the subject. What do we see? Communists. Ooh, what's this? This is inverted. Very good. Very good. Communists were. Very good. McCarthy offered no proof for this claim, but people's concern that communists were infiltrating various government offices were strong enough to give rise to a period of national hysteria. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. People's concern that communists were. So I'm thinking, okay, communists were. That's what it was here. I'm done with the sentence. Slow down. Take a look. Infiltrating various government offices were. Now, is it offices were strong enough? What was strong enough to give rise to a period of national hysteria? It's not offices, it's what? Concern. And concern was. Ooh, that's a good sentence there. That was a foul. That kind of hidden in there. The tool that McCarthy used to support his charges was public hearings before the Senate Investigation Subcommittee, which he chaired. Okay. The tool that McCarthy used to support his charges was. Tool was. That's right. That sentence is correct. Nothing wrong with that. Someone called before the committee could admit his or her affiliation with the Communist Party, could expose a friend or associate who were linked to the party, or could take the Fifth Amendment. Yeah, I agree. We have something funny going on in the middle of this sentence. Okay. Were. What do we have in front of it? Friend or associate. Oh, that's right. Cover up. Associate who was linked to the party. That was a good one. The last of these options were almost as good as an admission of guilt. Ooh, options is not the subject, that's in the phrase. The last was. Many of the people who was branded communists, oh yeah, that just didn't even sound right, by McCarthy's committee were blacklisted, that is, denied employment after testifying. Yeah, we could, yeah. Many of these people who, yeah, we have this phrase, I know, that it's not many, many's not one. You wouldn't say many was, many were. Among the more famous of those who suffered blacklisting was the writer Dashiell Hammett and the musician Pete Seeger. What do we have going on here? We have an inverted sentence. What do we have as our subjects? Dashiell Hammett, Pete Seeger, joined by and. So this needs to, what's this rule? Compound subject joined by and, the verb is plural. Were. McCarthy's political influence, together with the waves of hysteria it spawned, were finally ended in December 1954 when the Senate voted to condemn his conduct. Here we have intervening modifying phrase. What's our subject? What finally ended was his influence. And that's singular. So that should be was. The betrayals and mistrust of this period was the inspiration for Arthur Miller's play, The Crucible. Let's look. Good, you saw that. What do we see? What's the rule? Same thing we had up here, plural. Nice. Were the inspiration. Here we have it, y'all. And again, this is the foul subject-verb agreement with the editing symbol, SV.